The FAA says thousands of commercial pilots have withheld medical conditions for which they're receiving VA disability benefits, some of them now grounded, posing a potentially critical threat to aviation safety.
I can't say why somebody would do that. I thought I didn't have to, or well, each case is going to be looked at individually.
The Washington Post was first to report the FAA cross-referenced its own database on pilot medical certifications with that of the Department of Veterans Affairs on who was claiming disability benefits for a condition that would prohibit them from flying without the proper clearance. They found 5,000 cases of pilots not reporting to the FAA a condition they claimed with the VA. Of those, 600 are licensed to fly for a passenger airline.
There are stories of pilots who've had discomfort in certain areas and they haven't been diagnosed, but the first thing that hits them isn't like, hey, am I short for this world? It's like, if I get into a doctor and it's this, I'm not going to be able to fly. And it's not for the love of flight. Sometimes it's about putting food on the table.
Dennis Tager is a pilot for American Airlines and a spokesperson for its pilots union. He said this story is indicative of a broader issue with the FAA's medical review process.
When you hear the stories of pilots waiting 12 and 18 months just to get back after they've been diagnosed as healed, be it physically or mentally, that's a problem that lies right at the FAA steps.
Amid a pilot shortage that's straining the FAA and airlines, every aviator counts.
We're seeing frequency changes occurring at airports where when originally they would use 5 flights, they're reducing that to 3 flights. We are seeing some regionals being pulled out of some communities.
The FAA says 60 pilots have been instructed to stop flying while the agency reviews their medical records. Others can safely continue to operate planes while the review goes on, according to the Washington Post. But the review's focus on veteran pilots alone raises questions about whether they are being unfairly targeted.
Because of the database, because you served your country and perhaps had some injury, be it physical or mental, right on up to PTSD, while you served and put your life on the line for this country, now our country is going into that database and saying, hey, these two things don't add up. We got a problem. I'm a vet. I got a problem with that. It's not an endorsement of taking on clear decisions in violation of what we're supposed to do.